Hey there, Soul Tribe. How are you? I'm going to do a love reading for you guys. I don't really fancy doing love readings, but a lot of you do, and that's okay. So, I don't mind reading them for you. Just reading your energy. So, you know the rules of tarot. You take what resonates, you leave what does not. If it doesn't apply, then we let it fly. Flip it, switch it, stick it. Don't force anything to fit in any type of way. Without further ado, let's jump in, see what's going on with you. All right. I know that we have a soul connection. So have you met someone? I'm getting an energy like you've met someone. I want to make you happy. I miss your smile. So something about your smile, huh? There is a distance. It feels like there's a distance between you and this individual. I want to hold you. I don't feel like they've been able to actually put their hands on you. I do feel like this is someone that is fairly new. Could be a friend, acquaintance. The energy is just different. It's not something, it doesn't feel like something that I've actually attached or had a close connection to, other than conversation. Okay, will they be in love with you? I'm in love with you. I kind of feel like it's the thought. Mm, someone here. Okay, this is going to be for someone, not all of this, but this part of the reading is for someone. Um, you have someone in your energy that okay, so say that you were dating someone and it didn't work out, but you had met maybe a friend of theirs. Um, I wouldn't say that it would be wrong for you to have had a conversation with this person because I don't feel like the connection that you had by proxy, you know, the way that you had met them, would be with someone you were with them for very long. It was just like maybe one or two dates and it just, y'all just didn't click, but maybe y'all had went to a barbecue or you went to some kind of outing, some kind of outing together, and the energy is it's you met this person through someone that you know. This could have been someone you dated, a friend of yours. So they do know you a little bit here. I fantasize about you on the bottom of the deck. I've been working on myself, and I'm not the same as I was before. This tells me, and it feels like, um, you might have heard some stories about this person. This feels like, but they were in a low vibration until they met you, and then it's like something about you, something about you. They knew they had to step up to the higher plate. They knew they had to step up to their higher self. They knew that they needed to better themselves in order to be able to come towards you. And I feel like this person does fantasize about you quite a bit. I regret what I did to you. I, they kind of acted like they weren't interested. That's what I'm getting. They kind of, because they kind of felt bad, maybe on the terms of how you met them. It says a little bit more specific here. Yeah, you tame my demons. That's what I was talking about. They they were wild. This is like a wild individual, kind of wild, promiscuous, kind of all over the place. Wasn't ready to settle down. This is the type of energy that they meet someone and then and that someone's you. But someone's you. I need to work on myself. I'm trying to clear my head. I feel like that's what they did. They realized, so when they met you, when they got to know you and got to conversate with you and got to be around you a little bit, they realized, like I said, that they needed to up the ante, so to speak, in order to be able to approach you. For some of you, they didn't meet you through someone else. It was just met at a gathering or something and you were single. You talked a little bit and then they kind of went distant because there was something there. There was a strong pull with it. I know we have a strong soul connection. There was a strong pull. Something really pulled them in your direction and they weren't sure. It's almost like, it's kind of cute, really. Love at first sight. What it's giving. I'm ready for commitments on the bottom of the deck. Yeah. This was a fly by night kind of player energy, and I fantasize you. I can't go another day without you. And they're coming in, sweethearts. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's see. Okay. What is the messages for this here reading that we're doing here for my collective? Messages for the best and highest good, please. Yeah, there's communication. We have the Page of Swords and the Page of Cups. They've been thinking about the things and how they would approach you and what they would say if they did. Yeah, they're coming your way. And an Emperor definitely takes action. This is action based. Nine of Pentacles. They could have been in something and had to separate from it. But when they connect to you, it feels really good. It feels really good. There is an observance going on. They're looking, they're investigating, they're trying to see where you're at, to see if you're single. They're curious if you're interested in them in the same way. So they're needing some kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? King of Wands. They're looking for some kind of sign, a sign from you, some kind of hint. Can they approach? Should they approach? Do they approach? Would it be okay? Wow. Yeah, they've definitely. Woo. We have the King of Wands, Justice, the Hermit, and the Four Swords. They're confident in what they want. They want to be sure before they make the advancement, but they're confident that things would be really well between the two of you. That things could go really well. They really have done some healing. They freed themselves from something. What's the Four Swords? Yeah, you're their match. We have the Two of Wands with the Queen of Wands. They're reflecting. You make them. Well, I don't know what you did to them, collective, but they really are into you. They want a new beginning, and they want to know if you're interested. And I'm kind of looking at like you're not sure though. You're not sure. Are the feelings not the same? Maybe the feelings were the same, and you just because they separated, there was distance. They didn't ghost you. They just didn't communicate. That sounds right, but um, if they did conversate with you during the time while they were working on themselves, it was very minimal. If they seen you in public, they would say hello. the energy would be there. Like you could feel the energy off of them. They're really drawn to you. Collective, really, really, really drawn to you, and they're needing a sign from you. That's what I'm saying. They're wanting some kind of sign from you. But it looks like you could be freeing yourself from something right now with the Judgment card. You're trying to free yourself from something else. Um, Maybe you did get into something else, and you're trying to get away from that, and you're not really sure if you're ready to start something up. So there hasn't been enough time gap for you, but for this person, this Emperor, this King of Wands, very, very passionate, highly attracted to you, highly attracted. So let's see, why did they have to go away to clear their head? I mean, I'm pretty sure I already understand that, but let's see what this person has to say to you. Obviously, they got a lot to say. Eight of Wands, yeah, they got a lot to say. They got a lot to say. Another Wheel of Fortune, Three of Cups, the Five of Cups, the King of Cups. They could have been going through something. They could have tried to reunite with someone before, or they were healing from something when you met them. It's like they didn't want to go. Like wherever they met you, they were reluctant to go. They weren't forced, but they tried to come up with excuses not to go that day. I'll tell you that right now. And they're very happy that they went, but at the same time, they feel like they might have missed out an opportunity because they weren't ready. And they're really, really wanting to change the situation with you, my lovely. It's cute. It's a love story. It really is a love story. Five of Wands. Uh-oh. This could possibly stress you out a little bit because you're trying to heal. You are trying to heal something here. And you're wanting to make sure that you're in a good place before you take action, before you move in any kind of direction towards anyone. But especially, looks like you were wounded, like really in the heart space, pretty bad here. So the both of you do match energies as far as being considerate and understanding of the other one and their point of view. Um, they're giving the energy like they didn't want to come towards you or advance towards you because they weren't ready, because they knew that they were healing from something, and they didn't want to be toxic. They wanted to actually show up in a good way for you. And it looks like the same goes for you now. Now the tables have turned. They've done their healing and they're ready to come in. And you're like, whoa, wait a minute. I'm not trying to be rude here, but I've got some things I need to work on. I need a little bit of patience. And you're like, I'm not sure if they're going to go for that. Yeah, they will. They will. They'll be patient with you. They'll take things slow. You can take things slow. You can go ahead and advance toward it. Yeah, go ahead and accept it. I mean, you know your situation better than I do. I'm just reading the cards and the energy associated with them. The Ace of Pentacles there. Yeah, go ahead and accept it. But if you're not ready, you're not ready. But if you're questioning it and you're trying to gain clarity, because they were a minute ago, You could be trying to gain clarity yourself because of the Two of Wands, there was indecision there. Yeah, you'll be able to work through things and things will be able to balance out. Absolutely. Yep. Nine of Pentacles. It's going to be everything you wanted, sweetheart. So whatever you were lacking in that last relationship, it's yours. This person is going to pull out all the stops. They're going to romance you. They are going to wine and dine you. They are going to talk sweetly to you. They're going to treat you good. Yeah. But this is an energy that understands. This person is pretty level-headed, and they're open. They're opening up the heart space, whereas they were closed off, it looks like, to the past person that they were with, which is that's their problem. That's not yours. Something about you triggered something within them to want to open up. Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles. They want something solid, and they see something solid as you. They want to ground this in the reality. They're excited. Excited. Well, that's beautiful for whoever you are. It looks like you might have been manifesting this, huh? Are you learning how to manifest? Researching how to manifest? Somebody's researching how to manifest things here. Queen of Swords, that would be you. Tell me about this Queen of Swords, please. Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Ooh, with the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, you're saying here I've got to cut loose. I got to take care of some loose ends here. Something didn't work out. Something didn't balance. I got to take care of. You may just need to speak up and tell them, hey, yes, I'm interested. I just need, a little bit of time because I've got something else I need to take care of before I can give you my undivided attention. And this person's going to really, have admiration for you for doing that. They're going to admire you for that. Because they didn't do that to you. Yeah, you're trying to clear up some kind of dependent. You've got someone that's immature in your energy. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Someone that lied to you a lot. Pretty toxic individual. You're trying to detach from that person at this time. And so, with you being the Queen of Pentacles here, you're really sure you are thinking in the right way. And you're wanting to make decisions based on what's right for not only you, but for the other person that you're going to be starting something with. And you know it's not right to start something after dealing with something that's toxic like this. And this is giving the energy of someone that would definitely bother you. You really do need to get them out of your system. And you know that. You're saying, this other person that I'm dealing with is extremely toxic. And they don't see the errors of their ways. They don't see their faults. And they're really not accepting the fact that you're not going to be there for them anymore. And so you're having to close down the heart space. It's hard to close down the heart space and open it up to another. And you know that because it's not going to be balanced. Especially when you got this other person in the background that's constantly calling you, constantly texting you, constantly coming by your house, constantly, just annoying the crap out of you. But I'm getting this very, very needy. And you know that if this person persists, they're obsessed with you, extremely obsessed with you, and you're just wanting to cut loose before you start anything else. Yep. See? I just asked about the Queen of Swords and came out with Six of Swords. You just want to get this other stuff behind you, which is the right thing to do. That is the right thing to do. Nobody can fault you for that. You're just trying to get this other crap out of your system and away from you. What else does my collective need to know? Yeah. You're going to figure it out. You'll be able to figure it out. We got the Ten of Cups with the Two of Wands here. Um, you do see you are able to start making plans once you get away from this other thing. Because emotional fulfillment, sweetheart, that's an understatement for what you're going to be experiencing with this new person. An understatement. The Hanged Man. Tell me about the Hanged Man. Why am I seeing the Hanged Man? King of Pentacles. Yeah. Uh, okay. Tell me more. You're just you're you're trying to soften the blow for this other person for some reason. Yeah. You're just wanting the other person to see something about themselves and heal that. So do you have reservations? Maybe you have reservations. Maybe that's why you're holding back. Can you tell me why the collective is, are they holding back? Are you waiting on this person? Queen of Cups, Knight of Wands. Yeah, you do have love for this other person, but you also want to open up and you want to feel the love again in the heart space. You want to feel the passion. You, you're you're not wanting to make bad decisions based on that either. So you're really taking a good look at things. You could be seeing something different about this person. You could be looking at it like this person ghosted you. The new person. Well, that cycle is going to close out. I feel like once you have a good conversation with this person and you actually get around them a little bit more and you see where their thought process and actually what their intentions were, I think that'll change for you, sweetheart. I do. I do. Is there anything else we need to know at this time? The number 22 could be important. Why that's important? Seeing the Emperor there. This person is definitely going to make themselves known, and you do. This person is definitely somebody that wants to build an empire with you. They're working towards building an empire, and they want you to be their empress, or vice versa, however that resonates. Two of Cups. They've been waiting for someone like you. This is giving the energy of like watching certain movies and thinking, "Oh, I'll never have something like that," or "That's what I want." You know what I mean? Like, and that's the energy that they've been looking for in someone. And when they met you, that's the energy they got from you. But they also knew they weren't healed enough to. Yep, they're gonna speak some kind of truth. They're gonna reveal something. Tell me more about this King of Swords. Yeah, just what I just said. Yeah, they want to build a solid foundation. You got the Lovers, Ten of Pentacles with the Four of Wands. This person's gonna tell you something. They're gonna tell you something that's gonna make your heart melt. They want they want a family. They want kids. They want the house. They want the car. They want the family car. They don't want that sports car they've been driving. They don't want that. They want the family car. They want to have to go to soccer and football games and baseball games and birthdays and snotty noses and all that stuff. Seven of Pentacles. It's coming. It's only a matter of time. They've been waiting for the right person. This would be for younger. I don't know. Maybe not necessarily have to be. Just we have the Six of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the Eight of Cups. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles, High Priestess, Eight of Cups. They're not willing to give up on their dream. You're their dream. You're their dream girl or dream boy. Straight up. And they know that. They know it without a doubt. They're not. They know if they don't approach you with something worth something, to offer you something. Now, I feel like they could have went away to try to, uh, build up their finances, do something. Tell me more here. Someone could have went through a divorce. Someone could have went through a bad separation here. Could have learned a lesson. They could be holding back because they fear having to learn some kind of lesson, or they've already learned a lesson when it comes to heartbreak. So, tell me about this Eight of Cups. The Magician, the Queen of Cups. Why? Eight of Swords. They walked away. Walking away from you. Oh. Oh. Their intuition was guiding them towards you from the jump. And they wanted to give more to you. They wanted to be able to give to you the way that you deserve to be given to. But they're saying here's the hardest thing they had to do was walk away and act like nothing. They had to bite the bullet on this one, so to speak. They had to really go within to heal themselves. Yeah. They fought this tooth and nail. They're fully aware that this, yeah, very, very spiritual, very, very close connection, and they're all into you, my lovely, all into you. The world. Temperance, it's divinely guided. The divine's handing this to you. The divine's helping you close out the cycle, help them close out cycles, is helping you close out cycles so that this can come together. What's happening? That's what's happening. Well, I hope this helped. This is very, very, very good energy. I didn't get one lick of negativity, red flag, none of that stuff. None of that stuff. I hope this helped you. Yeah, I really do. And I'm curious to see how this goes, how this plays out. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And until we meet again, toodaloo.